Alright, welcome to the second Twitter tutorial video in a series of videos we're producing here at Beacon SEO. I am Dale, social media director here, and in the first video we showed you how to sign up for Twitter. Today I'm going to go over a couple of the quick settings options for you once you have signed up for Twitter. So here we are again on twitter.com. If you remember from the first video, this is where we signed up. So now that you're signed up, this is where you go up here up top. And the name I had selected for these videos is Beacon Videos. I'll enter in the password. And so as soon as you do that, you're brought to your main page now. If you remember, I ended the first video by saying, now go find interesting people to talk with. And I went out and followed just a very small amount of people, but that's our corporate account, personal account, one of my good friends who's an amazing tech thought leader, and then my two favorite tech accounts, Mashable and TechCrunch. Most people follow anywhere from 100 to several thousand people. It just kind of depends on your level. I just wanted a few accounts to follow so that you'd see the timeline over here. These are those 5 accounts tweeting in chronological order. So I just wanted you to see that what the timeline would look like once you're following people. But for this, again, we're focusing on the settings. So if you click on your name right there, it's going to bring a drop down menu, and you click on settings, and this will be the main page. This first one is just your main settings for the account. Remember, the name was Beacon Videos. That'll be your full name. This is your username, so it's at Beacon Videos. And then the email account here, if you leave this box checked, that means if your friends are on Gmail and this is the Gmail account you're using, they'll be able to find your Twitter account. So you might want to leave that box checked. I'm in the Central Time Zone. I unchecked the box with the add a location to your tweets. I'm not a huge fan of adding the location to your tweets, but if you want people to know exactly where you are, you can check that. Twitter will add a little map or a little GPS location for you there. It's wise to leave this button, this box unchecked. That way you'll see the images and videos of people you're following and not every single person on Twitter. You can check this if you want to have your account locked. It kind of goes against the nature of Twitter, so unless you're tweeting national security issues, I would advise you to leave your account open and free so that anyone can see it. But if you do want to control who sees your information, this is the box to check right there. And then this is the always use HTTPS. That's a secure connection. So if you're concerned about your information getting out there, that might be a good box for you to check. Next is the password page. I'm not going to change all that. It's simply how to change your password. This is the mobile setting if you want to tweet through text messaging. So you'd put your phone number in there if you wanted to do that. On your notification box, these do come checked. I had unchecked them so I would not be receiving email, but when you get into this page, this is what you'll see, all these boxes checked. Depending on the email account you put in, you're probably going to want to uncheck these, I would just guess. If you leave them all checked, you're going to get an email every single time that somebody DMs you, every time that someone replies or mentions you, follows you, marks one of your tweets as a favorite, retweets you, and then this is the typical twitter.com related email account. So if you're fine getting all those emails, that's fine. As your account starts to get bigger and bigger, though, and you talk to more and more people, getting this high amount of email is probably going to be a pain. So I'm going to go ahead and uncheck all these again and then hit save. And Twitter lets me know that my notifications have been saved. This profile page should look familiar from the first video that we did. This was the one where we set up our name and our avatar. So everything's still the same, everything's still correct. If I wanted to change something, if I wanted to change my location or a website or change my bio, this is where you do it in the profile tab. And the final thing I'm going to show you here is the design. You notice here on the sidebars you have the clouds. That's because that's the theme that's currently picked. You can change this theme to any of these pre-selected designs, or you can just go down here. What I normally do is click don't use an image. You click on that and hit save, and it's now black because that's the last theme I had picked to show you. I can go right here to change design colors. And if I click background, and then, if I want to make it white, I'll just do that and hit done. And if you want to go through and change anything else, the border on the sidebar, if I wanted to make it red, that would be fine. And if I wanted to make, oh, I didn't hit done. And then if I wanted to make the sidebar itself red, I just do the same thing and hit change. So there you can see a little bit of that. So Twitter again lets me know that my notifications have changed. Now if I go to my profile, you'll see the changes. White background, there's the avatar, there's my full name, there's the username. You'll see I'm following 5. We have 2 followers. But you'll notice I haven't tweeted yet. So that's what we're going to cover in the next video.